Hey everyone, Tag with Tigre here. I wanted to walk through and show you how to use protected content using AccessAlly and WordPress. We'll also be using Amazon S3. So as you can see on my screen right here, this is the back end of our empathology course. And this is where students who are in our course get access to the weekly call recordings during the course as it's live. And the cool thing with AccessAlly is it's tag based. So what I can do is I can say, hey, if you have this tag, show this content. And right now, this is my test user. And in it, I have class 2 activated as my tag. And so I can only see the content that I have tagged. But on this page, since we've had 2 classes for the empathology, the second class is actually there. The first class is there on the back end, but you can't see it. And I can show you on the edit page screen. So this is using Divi 2 by Elegant Themes, which I really enjoy for beginners. I'm not so much of a beginner, but it's just helpful because I work with people who don't want to be super geeky with stuff. And in it, you can see that I've got a duplication of these 2 rows of group calls. And in here, using a plugin that the community on Facebook for AccessAlly mentioned, this has been a game changer, because what we can do is we can say with this expression, if the AccessAlly has any tag empathology class 02 2019, then show it. And so what we can do with this plugin, which is this one, Content Visibility for Divi Builder, and I'll put it in the show notes below this, is what we can do is we can say, well, this is actually class 1's, so give them a class 1. Before, what you'd have to do is in each little module, you would have to wrap with this AccessAlly short code and close it with AccessAlly has any tag, find out what the tag ID is for the empathology class. Whereas using this plugin, you can blanket hide everything, and we can see what, like this is what it looks like for me as an admin where I have global access. These are all the calls. So a really neat thing with that is that you can use the content visibility plugin to limit what people can see. It's a little funky because the way the plugin works is that, like, this is a code module settings, and in the new Divi Builder it just says code twice. So it took me a while to actually find out where it was. Like, it's broken. And I finally clicked around and found it. But that's where you end up adding in the content visibility, where you can add that type of stuff. So that's that. Now, since this is content that we don't want to readily share with anyone, we use protected content, which comes as a part of AccessAlly, which I really appreciate. And they've also dialed it in to work with Amazon's S3 AWS server management very, very easily. So what we've got going on is I got all my protected content. Now this is just the empathology stuff I have. So I have class 1's, live calls, closing circle, and then now I have class 2, and we're on module number 5, which is right here, which we just finished today. So now I need to go in and actually create that. So I'm going to create that with you guys. So you go into edit protected content, and this is the class live call 4, and you can see how it's all laid out, and we're just going to repeat this for our 5th class. So I go in here, I've already started naming it 5, and make sure that my slug is the same as all of them. It's just the number changing to a 4. So now it's 5. And then I go to Amazon S3. You have to set this up, and they have tons of documentation on how to do this, and it was really easy for me. And then I just go into empathology. Now it's talking to the server, and then I just select the file key, and because I've already uploaded it in my S3 management through here, and you can see, like, I got my live call stuff for this track. I added my artwork, put in the details for it, all that, so we have it all there. So that's there, and which means that it can find it. And so we scroll down to round 2. I just make sure that's round 2, class 2, kind of jump back and forth with the naming. Visitors must log in to view this page, empathology. And then I just go class 02. It's all set. And then I do audio live call. Now we already video recorded it because we use Zoom, and so we have the video recording, as you can see in this graphic, but we also have an audio download for people who are traveling or just want to listen to it on their phones. So I go through, I click live calls round 2 for categories, just so I can maybe use the categories feature in the future or sort it easier. Then I make secondary and pathology. Double check I have everything I want. Everything looks good. Hit publish. And now, before, if I were to click this, I would get, I believe, okay, so it is working because I already set the path. Because I can see call number 5 is up there. Now they can download it, but this is a protected link that they can't get access to, that anyone else can get access to. So this is just a nice way of protecting our content, having it available for our students, and it's a few clicks to get it set up, but it works really flawlessly every time, and I really enjoy it. So again, using content visibility, AccessAlly tags visibility, I can customize, depending on which student it is for our courses, how they see and what access they have to content. So hopefully that was really helpful for you if you're building a learning management system on WordPress. I highly recommend AccessAlly. You can grab a link down below. I'll get an affiliate commission. Thank you very much. And also check out that plugin if you do end up using it and you have Divi for elegant themes, which I also recommend, and that link is down below as well. Thank you very much. This is Tigre. Subscribe below, and I'll hit you up with more videos soon.